Hi, it's Mrs. Jones, and welcome to my kitchen. Today on Straight from the Garden, I wanted to demonstrate how to make kale chips. Now, kale is very nutritious, and of course, you can eat these raw, but sometimes maybe you want a little variety to how you prepare your kale. So, one of the ways I do this is by making kale chips. Very low calorie, easy to prepare in just about 10 to 15 minutes. So, these are straight from the garden. The first thing you want to do is wash them thoroughly and pat dry. Make sure you get just about all of the moisture out. Okay? Sometimes the water gets caught up in those little curls there. And you can make as many as you would like. So in this demonstration, I just have a bowl full, and it reduces just a tad. Not as much as if you were cooking it in water, but it does reduce a little. So I'm going to dry these up, and then come on back. Okay, so I have dried my kale. The next thing you need to do is remove the large stems. So it thickens maybe about halfway, but I usually just removed the ends of it. So just about this point. And in addition to removing the stems, what I'm going to do is cut it into pieces about this big. So in one piece I got about 4 to 5 segments, and the little pieces that dropped off. Okay. So cut off the big stems, set that aside, and then each piece maybe a little under 1 inch in length. You don't want it to be too small because they burn easily. And if they're too big, they may not cook evenly. So each is about 1 inch. And I can actually do 2 at a time. Cut the thick stems off, and then cut each leaf in about 1 inch length segments. Okay, last one I have here. Okay. The next thing you need is either liquid oil or spray can oil and a baking dish. Okay, what I'm going to do is spray the pan. I guess I forgot to tell you to heat the oven. I'm sorry. So before I started this, I heated the oven to 350. If you haven't done that, go ahead and heat your oven to 350 while you're preparing your baking tray. My apologies. Then I lay these out evenly. Preferably, don't let them touch each other. Okay, I could probably get a second dish, but for this demonstration, I'll just use one. Then I'm going to spray the top just very lightly with the oil and salt. If you have salt restrictions, you can use a variation of salt or just less salt. I don't recommend eating kale cooked without salt. It doesn't sit well on the palate. So these are lightly oiled, lightly salted, and then they're going to go into the oven. Now the thing about kale chips, each oven cooks it a little different. So until you get the hang of it, I would keep the light on in the oven. Let's see. So you can keep an eye on it while it's cooking. It's supposed to take about 10 to 15 minutes, but at about the 10-minute mark, I'm gonna check and make sure the edges are a little brown, but not black. So I'm gonna keep a close eye on it. And in fact, while that's cooking, I think I'll set up the rest of this to cook so it doesn't go to waste. Okay. Okay, so the kale's in the oven, and because I don't like to see things from my garden go to waste, I can also recommend that you use the little extra leaves in maybe a stew or a salad if it's not too thick, if they're not too bitter. And then the rest of the stems, go ahead and put that back in your compost. These are ideal scraps for the compost, putting nutrition back into your soil. Okay, so I think I'll add this to a little salad that I'll have later. The reason why I didn't add this to the baking dish, they're really small. These little pieces will not cook evenly. I suppose you can try it, but then these would cook faster than the larger pieces, and then it will get burnt. So I use the smaller pieces maybe in a salad or a stew, and then these go back in my compost. Okay, let's check and see how this is going. Okay, so if you can see, it's already wilting, but the edges aren't brown yet. So we'll give it some more time. All right. I'm about to peek in and check and see if one of them is ready. Okay. Ideally, it will be crisp. Can you hear that? And very friable. Friable means breaks apart easily. Very good. Okay, so now it's perfect. And of course, if you're not sure if it's ready, just peek in, take one. I'm in barbecue mode. And take one out and see if it's crunchy and ready. This is perfect, so I'm going to take them out of the oven. Oops. You can see how it does reduce a little bit. Okay, so that batch is ready. Let me check on the other. Okay, the second batch is out. It's also very crunchy. And delicious. I may want to add a little more oil so that it's even. The thing about curly kale, it's just so uneven, so that when you spray oil, it doesn't touch every part of the leaf. But it does, like for example, this one was flat, so everywhere was able to get some of the oil spray. This one was curled up, so the inside didn't get oil. So experiment a little, see what works for you, and enjoy. Very healthy, nutritious, easy to make. So thanks for joining me in my kitchen. Bye-bye. Have a blessed day. Sorry, I just had to come back and show you the finished product. Oh, it's so delicious. Okay. All right, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.